Memphis 901 FC returns home after collecting all 3 points on the road in Charleston. Tonight, they face a much improved Indy 11 side that is in good form and well rested as they head to Memphis. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the excitement of USL Championship Soccer from AutoZone Park in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis 901 FC and Indy 11, two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference, their first meeting this season. And on this beautiful night here in downtown Memphis, we welcome you into our broadcast booth. I'm Pete Pranica. He's J.J. Greer, former University of Memphis soccer star. And J.J., we talked with Memphis manager Ben Pierman. He said this is a measuring stick game because it's a very good Indy 11 side they're facing. A very good side they're facing, but Ben Pierman's side is really good as well. You know, right now sitting in 4th place, but you get a win tonight, and I think they should get 3 points at home tonight. Really good conditions. You get to solidify 3rd place if you're 901 FC, so I expect to see a really strong effort from Ben Pierman's side tonight. Well, and Memphis, a real infusion of talent as we look at the leading performers for 901 FC. Philip Goodrum, the leading goal scorer. Malloy scoring and assisting. Trey Muse returns. He's in the sticks tonight after Andrew Romig earned a clean sheet at Charleston last weekend. Casillas, a holdover from last year. He's been great. Jeremy Kelly has been outstanding for 901 FC. He has been great, and he has helped Memphis win 3 of their last 4. He's having a really fantastic start. The 3rd-year pro out of UNC Chapel Hill in midfield for 901 FC. He's got 2 goals and 3 assists through 8 USL championship games. You see the assist from Reese Buckmaster here. Such a smooth finish there from Jeremy Kelly. He's such a skillful and technical player, silky smooth on the ball. Got the rare ability to glide past 3 and 4 defenders with ease. I'm really looking forward to watching Jeremy Kelly and Laurent Casillas in midfield for 901 FC. Yes, this is a very talented 901 FC side. Meanwhile, Stefano Pino, he has been dynamite for Indy 11. He has started the 8 previous matches, but tonight, JJ, he's going to come off the bench. He'll definitely look to be a super sub role tonight. The 31-year-old Brazilian striker in his first year with Indy 11, but he's a seasoned veteran with 11 years of pro soccer under his belt, with stops in Brazil, Thailand, China, Saudi Arabia, and of course finally the U.S. 4 goals and 2 assists through 8 games played. He'll be coming off the bench tonight, and I'm looking forward to seeing him battle against the 901 FC back 4. He also has USL Championship experience with Austin Bold. When we come back, the starting 11s and the opening touch from downtown Memphis. It's 901 FC and Indy 11. It's all next.
Every evening, Action News 5 is focused on gathering stories that affect you.
From Memphis to South Haven, West Memphis to Covington,
we've got the Mid-South covered.
Action News 5, taking action for you.
We make the most of your morning with breaking news.
The most accurate forecast to help you plan your day and traffic information to keep you on the go.
It's how Action News 5 is taking action for you. Weekday mornings from 4 to 7.
Weather never stops, and neither do we. We've got the team and the technology to be your first alert to the Mid-South's ever-changing conditions. Taking action for you. First Alert Weather, only on Action News 5.
Get Action News 5 anywhere, on your schedule. Stream local newscasts, entertainment, sports, and special reports when you want them. Download the free Action News 5 apps today.
Good morning, everyone. It's 6 o'clock on a busy morning. I'm Andrew Douglas.
And I'm Ariana Poindexter. Let's get right over to you.
Watch Ariana and Andrew weekday mornings on Action News 5.
Joy Redmond, we are thrilled that you're the new anchor at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock on Action News 5.
I am so excited to be able to work with 3 television GOATs. Yes, I'm calling them the greatest of all times. Joe Birch, Jarvis Greer, and Ron Childers.
People will want to watch Joy Redmond every evening on the news.
What they can expect from me is that I've already prepared my heart and mind for this wonderful opportunity. So I want to be able to bring the same energy, bring the same joy, bring that same journalistic integrity each and every night.
Action News 5 Plus is everything you love about Action News 5, plus a whole lot more.
Getting the 5-star treatment.
Watch original sports program, live sporting events, entertainment program.
It's an adrenaline-filled adventure.
And the very best of the Action News 5's news team.
Forget the gimmicks. We have some tips that really work.
Action News 5 Plus. Tune your antenna to channel 5.5 or call your cable or satellite provider and ask them to add Action News 5 Plus.
And welcome back to downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Bluff City Mafia getting ready to pound the drums here as Memphis 901 FC takes on Indy 11. Teams met 4 times last season with the condensed and regionalized schedule. Memphis won 3 and drew 1. Let's get a look at the starting 11s for tonight's matchup. As you see, Indy 11 is in their road white kits, and Memphis in those sharp Puma kits. Here are the starting 11s presented by AutoZone. Muse back in the sticks for 901 FC. Buckmaster Carolyn Smith will be the back line. No Niall Logue, sent off with a red card late in Charleston. Casidu, Fernando, and Goodrum up top. Fernando getting his account opened last weekend. For Indy 11, Panico will be in goal. Fjellberg getting a start up top along with Artiega and Noah Powder. Glad you were with us wherever you may be, and that was deflected, and that will go into touch. Uh-oh, and then Philip Goodrum with an early push and a warning from Matt Thompson, who was our referee tonight.
Wow.
That was interesting early.
Starting off with a bang, Pete. I'll tell you what, I think if Goodrum if he escapes this without getting the yellow card, he's very fortunate. He's that type of player. He's got a lot of energy, a lot of passion, and you saw it all right there in the first 10 seconds of the game.
And Matt Thompson with a talking to.
Wow.
So yes, he does escape being issued a card. Zach McWhorter, Matthew Rodman are the assistants. Deshaun Beard is the 4th official tonight. They have charge of this one, and I think it's a good bit of officiating by Matt Thompson. Like, come on, 10 seconds in, behave.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that, Pete.
Yeah. I am not sure that Mark Lowry, in his first year as the head coach for Indy 11, is going to be quite as jovial about it. And that's a major storyline for this Indy 11 club. And this ball played forward and a shot right in on goal. Wow, and Muse tested early.
Saw Neviel Hackshaw getting forward from his left back position. He'll do that all game. He's very proficient in attacking from that left back position. You saw the full volley, or excuse me, the half volley with his left foot tested Trey Muse early. A lot of action in the first couple minutes of this game.
Yes, well, Mark Lowry, first season with Indy 11 after 3 with El Paso Locomotive, where they were outstanding. Twice to the Western Conference Final, and Lowry previously with Jacksonville Armada and Orlando City. And he has gotten this Indy 11 club off to a 4-2-2 start. And this one is played back by Alex McQueen. Indy 11 has won their last 4, a 6-match unbeaten streak after losing the first 2 of the season. Panico with the errant distribution and a Memphis throw in here in the 3rd minute. For 901 FC, they come in at 5-2-1, 16 points, 4th in the Eastern Conference. Indy is tied for 5th in the conference. Memphis with a +3 goal differential. Indy 11 +2. The numbers would suggest this will be a very even match, as Aguilera plays it forward. Good work by Malloy there, but McQueen now for Indy 11. Beautiful night for soccer or anything tonight here in downtown Memphis. Malloy gets a touch and dispossesses Arteaga. The entire pitch is in shade. Temperatures into the upper 80s today. Earlier here in Memphis, World Championship Barbecue Fest going on as you look at Ben Pierman, a 2nd full season with 901 FC. Started with the club as the assistant. Devin Rensing is his assistant. This is Buckmaster. Goodrum tries to cross it, and that will earn the first Celtic crossing corner kick of the night for 901 FC.
Really fast pace in the first 4 minutes of this game, Pete, as you mentioned. Temperatures in the high 80s. Of course, it'll start to cool down a little bit, as that sun goes down, you would expect, but it'll still be quite humid. It'll be interesting to see, just for how long both of these teams can keep up this kind of frenetic pace so far in this match.
I'm wondering if that's why Lowry is looking at bringing Stefano off the bench, save him for later. That's only speculation on our part.
Well, it certainly could be. In the Indy 11, they're deep. They've got a lot of talent on their bench.
Outswinger, that's headed right in on goal. And saved by Panico. Buckmaster trying to race back to chase this. Buckmaster, along with Patrick Segrist, played for Indy 11 last year.
Buckmaster, he's so steady on that back line for 901 FC. I know he went, of course, back to his home state of Indiana for a year with the 11, but just really glad to see him back in that Beale Street blue for 901 FC. He's such a, I think he's one of the first people on the team sheet each week for Ben Pierman.
Buckmaster is the only player to play every minute for 901 FC. Throw in here for Indy 11.
So there on that replay, there was a great outlet pass by Elliot Panico. Almost released the counterattack by himself, but great catch-up play by Buckmaster.
McQueen sends it in, headed away by Carroll. Good work along the touchline by Kelly. You talked about him being silky smooth. That's on display there, but that one a bit overdone. And a foul against Kissiadou as Feldberg was trying to acquire possession.
You see 901 FC really setting the tone in the middle of the pitch, being really physical for Indy 11, letting them know, this is our home pitch, this is our home turf. You're not going to out-muscle us, out-physical us, if you will.
And that attempt from distance, Panico coming out to play. All right, the Campbell Clinic injury report. Let's check it for you. Derek Dotson, Matt Brooker are out, and Rebillon is out for Indy 11. John Berner continues his rehab from the Achilles injury. He is not in the 18 tonight. Andrew Romig is in the 18 if Memphis should need a substitute keeper.
I'm also looking forward, Pete, to seeing Zach Carroll fill in for Niall Logue, who, of course, is out on suspension from those 2 yellow cards in the last match. But Zach Carroll, he's a seasoned pro in his own right. He'll be ready for tonight in this game. So I'm looking forward to seeing him match up with Arteaga up top for Indy 11.
We'll tell you that Campbell Clinic has a walk-in clinic at all locations and a Saturday walk-in clinic in Germantown. Also an evening walk-in clinic till 8 o'clock in Germantown and South Haven. CampbellClinic.com for more information. Chatted with Ben Pierman yesterday and asked him about Indy 11. More on that is now Memphis trying to forge an attack here. Central ball to Kissiadou. Lays it off for Leston Paul. Combination. Segrist has it knocked away, but Kissiadou retains for 901 FC. He said of Indy 11 that their offense, and Ben was almost struggling for an adjective. He said unremarkable. They do like to build a lot from the back. They're not super flashy, but he also said defensively they are very well organized and don't give you a lot of opportunities. Kissiadou starts a run, little give and go. Kissiadou to the byline, outlets it. Buckmaster will run onto it for 901 FC.
You love to see all the numbers forward for 901 FC. 1, 2, 3. Looks like 6 or 7 guys in and around the 18 for 901 FC, being really aggressive early on, looking to get an early goal.
Carroll gets it to Buckmaster. Buckmaster dancing in, then in and out of the 18. Malloy shot from distance, and that one goes wide and did not take a touch. So a goal kick coming up for Indy 11.
It's not bad from Aaron Malloy. He kind of looked up and wanted to have a go at it. He's got a great strike on him coming out of midfield. 901 FC was kind of playing with the ball a lot around the box without a really clear idea. So see on the replay here, and Malloy says, you know what, I'm just going to take my chance. Didn't hit the target there, but I love to see him being aggressive.
You see Goodrum in front of goal raised his hand. I don't know if he was hoping to get a touch of that Malloy effort. And 901 FC will retain possession here. Ben Pierman said, I like where we are. We're in a good spot, but there's still a lot of development, a lot of improvement we feel that we can make.
Definitely a lot of season left. We're only about a fourth of the way through the season here in the USL Championship, but you got to love what Ben Pierman and his side are doing. I completely agree. They've got a lot of talent on the bench as well, which they're going to need as the season continues to progress.
Kelly on side. He goes to ground. And we play on. Arteaga looking to turn.
You can see Arteaga, the striker for Indy 11, dropping all the way back into the midfield.
Malloy
just
with a steal. Goodrum, and that one goes wide. But it will be a Celtic crossing corner kick for 901 FC, and Philip Goodrum, who really has started to take a step in the right direction for 901 FC. He says, now I know I can trust my teammates. They can trust me. And ever since the Colorado Springs match, he has come on and has been one of the best players wearing Beale Street blue.
Absolutely great win at a midfield from Aaron Malloy. Slots in Philip Goodrum, who was in the right place, right time, half turn. But what a tackle there from Alex McQueen to save possibly a goal.
Malloy, low driver. It's headed away. Leston Paul will come back to play it for 901 FC. Buckmaster, but intercepted. Aguilera, and that is offside. First offside call of the evening. That's Jonas Fjellberg out of Norway.
Great communication there between the two center backs, Zach Carroll and Graham Smith, catching Fjellberg offside. That's what you like to see early on, especially from a center back that maybe hasn't gotten a lot of minutes this year, but he's plugged in as usual, tuned into the game plan, great communication to catch Fjellberg offside.
Well, and you had talked about Zach Carroll. He gets his first start of the season because of the suspension to Niall Logue. Leston Paul, Kelly in the center circle. Good diagonal ball. Now a ball forward. Buckmaster running onto it. Buckmaster. Outlets. Fernando, who opened his account last weekend in Charleston for 901 FC. And now a good bit of patience by the home side. Segrist sends it in, but right in on Panico.
I like the patience from 901 FC, but at the same time, maybe Buckmaster, if he just swings in the first ball, you probably could have gotten that the first time around instead of, recycling the ball. Then the strikers, Philip Goodrum and Jeremy Kelly, they have to all recycle their runs, which can really frustrate a striker. But good to see 901 FC, keeping possession a lot and trying to be patient going forward.
See, Elliot Panico, he is the only keeper that Indy 11 has used this year. He has conceded 8, saved 19. And coming off his first clean sheet as Indy 11. Last played April the 30th against Hartford Athletic. They win 1-0. Ayuze in the 40th minute, the only score of that match. It was a match, the start of which was delayed by 45 minutes because of weather, and halftime lasted 90 minutes because of inclement weather. Kiss you do.
Kind of a really strange point of the season for Indy 11, right? They haven't played in, over 2 weeks, and the last time they played, it was, a 4-hour, 5-hour match with all the delays. So 901 FC doing a great job of attacking.
Kelly serves, and that's sent out, and it will be another Celtic crossing corner kick for 901 FC. Love the aggression from the home side so far. The majority of possession in enemy territory has belonged to Memphis.
Meaningful possession, just like you said, Pete, as we see the replay here. Kelly cutting inside on that favored right foot, whipping in a really nice ball. Just misses Goodrum, but great to see 901 FC being so aggressive. You'd like to see him, though, get a goal out of all this pressure that they're putting on Indy 11.
Hackshaw was back to defend, wearing the number 15 shirt. Malloy. It's away and headed back, cleared by Indy 11. Indy 11 has allowed multiple goals in just one match this season, and that was 2 in a 2-0 loss at Al Lang Stadium against Tampa Bay Rowdies. And while we have a moment, we tell you since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. Select is proud to be the official ball supplier of the USL Championship and many of the elite leagues throughout Europe. Celebrating its 75th anniversary, Select is proud to offer over 12 styles of soccer balls, providing you the best option to play with. For the latest Select products and special offers, visit SelectSportAmerica.com. Select, League's Choice and Player's Choice. Long throw in there. And another throw in for Indy 11. Indy 11 losing their first 2 matches of the season. Since then, they have not lost. They lost their opener at Loudoun United, then the aforementioned decision at Al Lang, intercepted by Justin Ingram. Plays this long ball forward for Fjellberg. Fjellberg looking to turn to the right foot. That shot from distance going just wide.
Great shot there from Nicky Law. You see what he was doing there. He kind of opened up his body as if to go far post and tried to sneak that ball near post past Trey Muse. I think Trey Muse, well, I don't know if he had it covered, Pete, because Nicky Law didn't miss by much, but that's kind of the scary part for 901 FC. You've had all this attacking soccer, but then Indy 11 marches right down the field and gets a really dangerous shot on goal. Fortunate enough for 901 FC, he missed the target, but Nicky Law's got that in the bag.
And Leston Paul has been sent to ground, and see if there is a booking coming for this. Arteaga is going to get a talking to. Matt Thompson has not issued anything, and he's checking with Leston Paul, who now will get to his feet. We were talking before we got on air about Trey Muse, and you are very complimentary of what he has shown so far. A very young keeper, only 22 years of age, out of Indiana.
Absolutely. You know, of course, he's got the talent, he's got the size, he's long and rangy, athletic, but just how consistent he is and steadfast he is on that back line, which is so, you know, kind of unusual for a young keeper, especially coming to get crosses, balls in the air. He's got strong, sure hands, doesn't really drop a lot, knows when to punch, knows when to catch as well. I've been so impressed with Trey Muse early on in his career, and he's been a big part of why 901 FC is in the top 4 early on in this USL Championship season.
This is Justin Ingram. Now Aguilera. Arteaga. It's an Indy team that doesn't have a tremendous amount of possession. They only possess on average about 40% of the time. Memphis just a touch under 50% themselves.
It's interesting to see, Pete, why Indy 11 elected to not start Pino or Ariz Briggs. Both of them are on the bench, but that's a lot of your goal-scoring production that's on the bench. You know, maybe the head coach, Mark Lowry, plans to bring him off the bench maybe around, you know, the 60th minute to give him, you know, a good half hour to come into this match. But you've got a lot of, you know, high productive players on the bench for Indy 11 tonight. Maybe he just wants to give Arteaga and some of the other guys a chance to see what they have.
Yeah, Briggs has been a real story. Of course, he's a local product here from Memphis, playing at Christian Brothers. He has been outstanding off the bench. He's had 2 stoppage time goals and a game-winning assist. And Leston Paul is sent to ground again. And another whistle and a foul conceded by Indy 11. Indy will go home for 2 after this outing. Memphis 901 FC, a quick turnaround. They have LA Galaxy 2 on Wednesday here at AutoZone Park. In fact, for 901 FC, 3 of their next 4 starting tonight at home. Segrist
Great
starting
touch
to
there
run.
from Kelly.
Kelly into the corner, surveys his options. Comes out high to Malloy. Malloy through ball, crossed, far post, and a header concedes a corner off the head of A.J. Cochran. So 901 FC, another Celtic crossing corner kick.
Great defensive play there from the Indy 11 center back. Really nice pass there from Aaron Malloy. Slips in Reese Buckmaster. Great chip into the box there, but nobody for 901 FC there. It looked like Goodrum and Casidu both went near post. Nobody went back post, so they got their wires crossed a little bit. But once again, great attacking play from 901.
And my mistake, it was Jared Timmer out of Hudsonville, Michigan, that got the header that ended up delivering the Celtic crossing corner kick to 901 FC. Goodrum in those orange boots trying to get position against McQueen. McQueen shoulders him out of the way. That's far post, and nothing comes of it. And a goal kick for Indy 11.
A little long on that Celtic crossing corner kick there from Aaron Malloy. Typically, he's got such good delivery But that's part of it, right? He drives in those crosses so hard, got into that ball a little bit too much and went back post. As you can see, it looked like, you know, there might have been 8 or 9 901 FC players on the goal line for Indy 11. They're just trying to crowd Elliot Ponico in there and force him into a mistake. But once again, good to see 901 FC really attacking that final third for Indy 11.
Panico was originally drafted by Nashville, and he is on loan from that club. Last season, he was loaned to Austin Bold. The 20th minute at AutoZone Park. First meeting between these two clubs this season. Their last meeting was in the season finale last year. This is McQueen. Powder in the center circle. His long ball, nothing on the end of that. Trey Muse comes over to handle it. Muse, 22 years of age, from Louisville, Kentucky. He was with San Diego Loyal last year. Memphis statistically the better of it, with 3 shots, 1 of those on target. Trying to manufacture an opportunity here. Buckmaster dispossessed by Hackshaw. And then Fernando battling for it. Kelly trying to get a touch on it, and he does. Kisiadu, top of the 18, trying to connect with Malloy, but that opportunity goes begging.
That final ball is just a little bit off for 901 FC in the final third. You can see the buildup is just so nice, building all the way from, you know, really from Trey Muse, from defense all the way to the front. But that final ball from Reese Buckmaster just a little bit off in serving Philip Goodrum and Jeremy Kelly in the box for 901 FC.
Segrist along the near touchline. A little too heavy with that touch and ends up turning it over. But then Malloy has it back for 901 FC. Working down the channel again. Fernando into the 18. That's blocked. Kisiadu trying to get it. It's at his feet, and his shot right in on Panico, who saves again.
Good idea there from Kisiadu. The ball just kind of landed at his feet there and just took a crack at it. Got a good foot on it, got a good strike on it, but Panico, you know, ended up putting it right down the middle of the goal. Panico was right there, steady hands to make the save.
901 FC has had the better of the opportunities so far tonight. Memphis 10th in the league in conversion rate. They convert 17% of their chances, which is a marked improvement from where they were a year ago, even though they had Kyle Murphy scoring goals by the bushel. But a much more balanced attack for 901 FC this year.
Absolutely, Pete. I think, you know, you spread the goals out between Kisiadu and Jeremy Kelly and Goodrum up top, and several other players have gotten on the score sheet and have created goals as well. A really balanced attack. You're not relying on one player, you know, to bag all the goals for you.
Well, and it remains to be seen. Has not had much in the way of touches tonight, but Luis Fernando, I mean, he's coming off a couple of injuries. Ben Pierman telling us that they wanted to work him back in slowly and had a number of visa issues just trying to get to the team. Fernando, a native Brazilian. So injuries, visa issues, working him back in, making his second start. His first was against Charleston Battery last weekend, and he got 901 FC on the board in that match.
Fernando, he's such a steady player, a hard-working player, but also he's creative going forward, a left-footed player. Right now he's playing on the right-hand side. You can see what Ben Pierman's trying to do. He's got Luis Fernando, the left-footed player, on the right side to cut in. He's got Jeremy Kelly, the right-footed player, playing on the left side of the pitch to cut in on his right foot. I'd be curious if he didn't switch those two to maybe get more crossing on those players' dominant feet. And
Noah Powder is getting a talking to. Is Kelly with a bit of a limp following this collision. Powder comes in with the tackle, and then
a little extra as well.
The
pass after.
Kasiadu sends it in. Oh, an opportunity for Kelly. But Panico is there again. But 901 FC continuing to put pressure on Indy 11.
Fantastic ball from Kasiadu into Jeremy Kelly, but a great save from Panico.
This is Ingram. And now Indy 11 looking to move forward. Leston Paul matching the run there. Into the 18, Nicky Law. This is a dangerous moment here into the 18. Aguilera is forced out of the 18. He has to retreat, and now McQueen. McQueen serves it up. Nicky Law. And a glancing header the wrong way, and Law ends up on a heap past the byline. 901 FC trying to mount a counterattack here in the 25th minute. Kasiadu with options. Segrist. Goodrum calling for it on the right side at the top of the 18. Fernando chips. Couldn't connect with Kelly, and again, Panico, who has had a very active 25+ minutes, forced to make a play on it.
He's been very busy indeed, but I like the counterattack opportunity from 901 FC. I think if 901 FC can keep up the energy, that sustained energy, and if they can really run Indy 11, you know, they might be able to catch him. Of course, Indianapolis a bit more north of Memphis and probably not as hot as it is here. If 901 FC can really push forward.
Malloy, is this offside?
There
It is offside. Oh, Goodrum thought he had it, but it is ruled offside.
It's a great finish, and even though he's offside, he's mad right now, but it's good to see a player of Philip Goodrum's caliber at striker, to see the ball at least go in the back of the net. He knows he can break through that Indy 11 back line and get one. It's just a game of inches. He was just a couple of inches off there. See on the replay here, great ball there from Aaron Malloy. See almost a no-look pass, chips it up over the Indy 11 midfielder, and I got to tell you, we don't have the exact view. I'm sure the linesman's got a much better view than we do, but that had to have been really, really close.
It was really close, but the linesman, to his credit, was right on it. Looked like A.J. Cochran was signaling for offside right away. Now another opportunity for 901 FC, but not able to convert. But we've talked about this, JJ, this season with this 901 FC team. There has been a brightness to their offensive game that we have not necessarily seen in previous iterations of this club. And so what Tim Howard and Caleb Sewell have done as the sporting director and assistant sporting director, it has paid dividends in a 5-2-1 record to start the season.
Well, you can see the player that they're going after. I feel like they finally have been able to build the team that they want. Really skillful, active players like Kasiadu and Goodrum and Jeremy Kelly up top. And then, of course, Aaron Malloy has been such a huge pickup in the middle of the park for 901 FC. He's really the conductor in the midfield, just swinging the ball back and forth. So it's been really impressive to see what Tim Howard and Ben Pierman and the staff have built this season with 901.
Zach Carroll going down. Aguilera now getting a talking to from Matt Thompson. As we tell you, did you know that you can play as Memphis 901 FC in a video game? Yep, you can. Download eFootball 2022 on your PlayStation, Xbox, or PC and play with your favorite USL Championship team. The best part, the game is free to play. There are certain items that are available for in-app purchase as well. Segrist nods that down, but there for the pickup is Noah Powder. But Malloy wins it back for 901 FC.
Aaron Malloy's been so strong in the middle of the park tonight for 901 FC. He's always been good on the ball, but I've been really impressed to see his defensive effort. Seems to be picking off almost every pass and winning balls nonstop in the middle of the park tonight.
Coming to 901 FC from Forward Club in Madison, Wisconsin, USL League One. Segrist, top of the 18. Give and go. Kasiadu, but dispossessed. Again.
Good idea there
the
from
finish
Kasiadu.
is just not there.
Just not there, that final pass. And give some credit to Indy 11 there. They're kind of having some last-ditch efforts defensively, but Cassidy is trying to get the ball from his right foot, switch it quickly onto his left, but great pressure there from Nicky Law. You see Indy 11 with all 11 players in their own half right now, kind of defending for their lives in this first 30 minutes of this match.
Memphis has been on the front foot, but nothing yet to the back of the net. Cassidy, and that's off the boot of Goodrum, and then played back to Panico.
We've seen it before, Pete. Sometimes matches like this are kind of tricky, right? Because Indy 11, they're pushing forward right now. You get all these chances, then all of a sudden they come right down the pitch.
And there's Malloy winning a ball again. They had Powder on a run, did Indy 11, but nothing comes of that.
That's why you need to stay really alert and active defensively, although the ball might be, 60 yards away from you for, 75% plus of the match. You really got to be aware on those counterattack opportunities for Indy 11.
And that one is sent out for a Memphis throw-in. You look at Aaron Malloy, transferred to Penn State. He was a Mac Herman semifinalist, Big Ten midfielder of the year. 2 goals, 2 assists for him so far this season. And he has really impressed Ben Pierman with his play while wearing the blue of Memphis. Fernando. Less than Paul. And now Memphis trying to sort out their possession.
Bit of a miscommunication there. It looked like between Zach Carroll and Laurent Cassidy. I think Zach Carroll cooked that one a little bit too much. You can see what he was trying to do there, but wasn't able to connect on that play.
Opportunity here, Arteaga. Buckmaster got a head on it. Will concede the throw in to Indy 11.
Great defensive play there from Buckmaster. He's not very tall, as you can see, but he's sneakily athletic and often wins balls in the air that you wouldn't think he would. And he's also really quick indeed and really good a 1v1 defender as well. That's why he's one of the first people, if not the first name on the team sheet for Ben Pierman. So been a really good battle tonight between him and Nicky Law.
At Memphis, 86% passing accuracy so far. Remarkable. McQueen serves it.
Strong header there from Graham Smith.
And now less than Paul. It's still kept by Indy 11. Going back to McQueen. And Nicky Law. Law laying it back, now getting it back. 32nd minute in a 0-0 match. Memphis 901 FC and Indy 11 from AutoZone Park. Ingram. First good bit of possession for Indy 11, but a poor touch there, intercepted by Zach Carroll. So that effort by Indy 11 does not net anything in terms of a shot. Cassidy.
Great work there from Kelly, gliding past 4 players to release the counterattack.
Fernando. Flick on. Fernando, a back heel, lost it, but got it back. Segrist, that's blocked. Segrist, and a corner to 901 FC.
Almost the play of the season there, Pete. The give and go, beautiful pass from Jeremy Kelly. Cruyff pass to put Luis Fernando through, but he just took way too long in front of goal.
Celtic crossing, corner kick for 901 FC.
See on the replay there, what a pass, give and go there from Jeremy Kelly and Luis Fernando. It looked like he was trying to do a step over or something in front of goal. You would love to see him just shoot that first time, but earns aside a corner kick at least.
Far post, Carroll heads it, settled by Goodrum. His shot is blocked. Aerial duel won by Memphis. Ball falls to Carroll. It's a goal to 901 FC. Zach Carroll off the scramble. His first goal of the season.
You love to see that from Zach Carroll coming off the bench to get a start this evening while Niall Logue is out, and just a clean volley. Looked like a striker on that play. 1-0 to 901 FC.
It's a Chick-fil-A Mid-South goal. Carroll His 4th season with 901 FC, his 7th overall season in championship play. And he buries it, and the home club goes up 1-0.
Saw him catch that off the bounce, half volley, just slices right through that thing. Far post. What a finish from Zach Carroll. He said, you know, my strikers, my attacking players aren't getting the job done up top. Let me just get up top and just show these guys how it's done. And you saw the emotion and passion after that goal as well. Fantastic goal from that man there, Zach Carroll.
And a smile, no doubt. Niall Logue sent off late in the Charleston battery match, having to sit this one out with the suspension. Carroll gets the start and pays it off with the first goal of the match. But that was not only the corner, but it was multiple aerial duels won by 901 FC to retain possession and give Carroll an opportunity.
And even building up to that corner kick beat, the way they broke pressure, just building out of the back, was just so impressive. It's just so great to see 901 FC moving the ball.
And that shot from distance is parried by Muse, trying to keep it in play, and does.
Fantastic effort there from Ingram, driving all the way up the pitch from his defensive midfield position. But what a save too from Trey Muse, not only to make the save, Pete, but to be able to keep the ball in as well. And that's just kind of the confidence and the steadfastness that I'm talking about, the wherewithal of the keeper to not only make the save, but to make the sprint and keep the ball in and keep possession for his team is really huge for such a young goalkeeper.
Yeah, there is a maturity, JJ, about his game, and Ben Pierman is a big fan of what he has seen from Trey Muse. You know, John Berner was a stalwart. He's a keeper that they really, really liked. Very talented, very experienced. Achilles injury last year, long rehab process. Eventually he'll be back in the sticks, but Trey Muse has been a revelation for 901 FC.
John Byrne is such a strong goalkeeper as well. I know he's recovering, continues to recover and get back to full speed from that horrible Achilles injury, but it's always nice to have young, good goalkeepers. Really a 3 goalkeepers deep on your bench as well with Drew Romick. So such a luxury for Ben Pierman to have so many goalkeepers at his disposal.
Memphis so far this season, when they score first, they are 5-0-1. And Powder goes down. Kasiadu with a show of sportsmanship. Got to tell you that the USL Championship returns to ESPN News. The back-to-back Eastern Conference title holders, Tampa Bay Rowdies, going west to take on a high-powered Phoenix Rising FC side tonight at 10 o'clock. That will be on ESPN News.
Pete, I think 901 FC have the opportunity to get multiple goals in this first half and really be able to bury this game. I know there's only 10 minutes or so left, but this game is really just begging to be put away for 901 FC. You don't want to have Indy 11 continue to get chances and linger and get a goal and tie this thing up. I think this game is really meant for the taking for 901.
And 901 FC had multiple opportunities against Charleston. What did they have? 3 off the woodwork? Oh, now here's a dangerous opportunity. Arteaga, and that wide.
Very dangerous opportunity indeed. You don't want to give that man Arteaga too many chances in front of goal. I know that was a half chance, and great effort defensively from Graham Smith to fly across from his right center back position, but really good, another good opportunity for Indy 11.
Arteaga last year led the 11 with 10 goals, the only player for Indy 11 to appear in all 32 matches. Muse, Goodrum, and now Malloy. Fernando, tracked by Nicky Law. Buckmaster, a bit of an overlap there, and now to Kasiadu.
See the trickiness of Luis Fernando there, dropping the shoulder, just leaving his defender about 5 or 6 yards away. 901 FC kind of toying with Indy 11 right now.
Malloy lost it. Powder went to take away. But there's nothing going forward for Indy 11 at the moment. Memphis had that one well handled. Less than Paul, good ball from Malloy. Long run, Fernando, but again, Panico, if anybody needed a hydration break tonight for Indy 11, it might be Panico, as he has had a very active first half.
He's definitely seen a lot of work, and to your point previously, Pete, Arteaga, he's kind of been on an island up top for Indy 11 tonight. He's not getting a lot of help from Fjellberg up top or some of the other attacking Indy 11 players. So look to see Mark Lowry make some adjustments at halftime to maybe get some more attacking options in there for Indy 11.
Shots on target 3-1 in favor of 901 FC. Goodrum can't attach himself to that. 40th minute here in downtown Memphis. McQueen cannot keep it in play. Throw in for 901 FC as you look at Philip Goodrum out of Nashville, Tennessee. Drafted by Atlanta United, played last year with United and also with their USL Championship side. And he made an interesting point because 901 FC is not affiliated with an MLS team. Here, it's about winning. When you are playing with an affiliate, as you are with Atlanta United too, sometimes it's more about player development than anything else. And Philip Goodrum, we had a conversation with him yesterday. He's all about winning.
He's all about winning, and you see a chance here from Fjellberg.
Fjellberg trying to turn against Carroll. Now Buckmaster is back. That one headed away. Well played by 901 FC, but still possession to Indy 11. Trying to get an equalizer on the board here late in the first half.
Strong, confident defending there from 901 FC. Saw the header there from Segrist, but it was great to see Buckmaster and Graham Smith are on a string right now, just locking down that right side completely for 901.
Less than Paulie, quick refresher here. As you look at Aaron Malloy, native of Dublin, Ireland. He was transferred from Forward Madison in League One. Forward, of course, being the state motto of Wisconsin.
Malloy and Jeremy Kelly have just been such great pickups for 901 this season, especially offensively. Defensively as well as Malloy. He's kind of a two-way player. He's really giving you a lot on both ends of the field.
Fernando dragged down in the center circle, and we'll have our first caution of the night. Yellow is shown. Ingram with the pull down.
Pete, I think that might have been actually Hackshaw.
I beg your pardon, Hackshaw.
Who's the left back, so that's pretty important. Yellow card there from your left back. A professional foul at midfield, but you know, whenever one of your defenders is getting a yellow card in the first half, it's going to make for a really long second half. So look for Luis Fernando and Reese Buckmaster to continue to get up and down on that right-hand side of the field and attack Hackshaw.
So Hackshaw now sitting on a yellow. The first booking we have had so far tonight. It has been a fairly free-flowing affair here in downtown Memphis. Not a tremendous amount of chippiness or physicality. Carroll.
What a ball that is from Zach Carroll. Oh.
Kelly.
Looks like it was just offside.
Trying to knot it down.
You see Zach Carroll rimming with confidence now, just whipping balls all around the field after that half volley goal he scored, looking like a striker. Zach Carroll really feeling himself, really has had an impressive first 43 minutes of this match.
Zach Carroll in the 34th minute, a half volley. Maybe about 15 yards away. Memphis has had the better of the run of play. And miscommunication there. Segrist did not come to the ball, and it's sent out by Graham Smith. So a throw in for Indy 11. Goodrum.
So Goodrum took a little bit too much time on the ball there. He's trying to get Buckmaster forward.
Feldberg, now Arteaga. Law and Ingram. McQueen working that right side. The 11 showing a bit of patience here. This is Jared Timmer playing that forward, and that's headed away, and 901 FC comes away with possession. And again, Indy 11 stringing some passes together, but not having anything to show for it, not even in the way of a shot.
And 901 FC releasing that pressure excellently. Just breaking all of the Indy 11 pressure with a couple of passes. You saw Jeremy Kelly with that outlet pass. Just so great. And Reese Buckmaster just continually to get up and down the pitch on that right-hand side. He's just such a fit player, and that's why he's, you know, always on the field for 901 FC, just getting forward, getting back, tireless, endless effort from Buckmaster.
And now some patient passing. Fernando, through ball Goodrum, but again, too heavy with the touch. And Goodrum could not run onto it. Great thought by Fernando, but a bit heavy there, and you see the frustration of Goodrum. He had an earlier goal waved off with an offside call, and we have another card issued here.
Goodrum has been so active, though, up top for 901 FC, pressuring balls, making runs into the channel. It's been such an important piece for 901 FC, not only in this game, but all season.
And Leston Paul shown yellow here as we near halftime. I can't imagine much in the way of Miller Lite stoppage time. We have not had any injuries, and there you see the fourth official holding up the signboard. We have 1 minute of Miller Lite stoppage time.
Love the skill there from Jeremy Kelly.
That's outstanding from Jeremy Kelly. Well done by him.
Just such clean feet. Oh.
Again, trying to go for a through ball, and Fernando has tumbled down. Hackshaw sending it wide. Collision, foul Memphis.
Good foul there, smart foul there from Graham Smith. Professional foul, taking it into the other team's half, not allowing Fjellberg to release and start the counterattack, but a really important tackle from Neville Hackshaw as well on that through ball into Luis Fernando. He had to get that one exactly right, because remember, he's already on a yellow card. So not only does he have to save a potential goal, but keep himself out of trouble by getting another yellow card and having his side go down another man. But you love to see 901 FC just continuing to attack, and can't be too much time left in this first half.
Maybe the last kick of the first half.
Big collision there.
McQueen, we have passed 1 minute. No one on the end of that cross. 901 FC will be able to see out the first half with a 1-0 advantage over Indy 11. Two of the hottest teams in the Eastern Conference doing battle here in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, at 901 FC, courtesy of Zach Carroll's first goal of the season coming in the 34th minute. They have a 1-0 advantage over Indy 11. Trey Muse so far with a clean sheet for Indy 11. Goodrum, that waved off due to offside. Hello to the camera. We're back with halftime in a moment.
Every evening, Action News 5 is focused on gathering stories that affect you.
From Memphis to South Haven, West Memphis to Covington,
We've got the Mid-South covered.
Action News 5, taking action for you.
We make the most of your morning with breaking news.
The most accurate forecast to help you plan your day and traffic information to keep you on the go.
It's how Action News 5 is taking action for you. Weekday mornings from 4 to 7.
Weather never stops, and neither do we. We've got the team and the technology to be your first alert to the Mid-South's ever-changing conditions. Taking action for you. First Alert Weather, only on Action News 5.
Get Action News 5 anywhere on your schedule. Stream local newscasts, entertainment, sports, and special reports when you want them. Download the free Action News 5 apps today.
Good morning, everyone. It's 6 o'clock on a busy morning. I'm Andrew Douglas.
And I'm Ariana Poindexter. Let's get right over to meteorologist.
Watch Ariana and Andrew weekday mornings on Action News 5.
Joy Redmond, we are thrilled that you're the new anchor at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock on Action News 5.
I am so excited to be able to work with 3 television GOATs. Yes, I'm calling them the greatest of all times. Joe Birch, Jarvis Greer, and Ron Childers.
People will want to watch Joy Redmond every evening on the news.
What they can expect from me is that I've already prepared my heart and mind for this wonderful opportunity. So I want to be able to bring the same energy, bring the same joy, bring that same journalistic integrity each and every night.
Action News 5 Plus is everything you love about Action News 5, plus a whole lot more.
Getting the 5-star treatment.
Watch original sports programming, live sporting events, entertainment program.
It's an adrenaline-filled adventure.
And the very best of the Action News 5's news team.
Forget the gimmicks. We have some tips that really work.
Action News 5 Plus. Tune your antenna to channel 5.5 or call your cable or satellite provider and ask them to add Action News 5 Plus.
Memphis 9-1 FC and Indy 11. Indy 11, a 6-match unbeaten streak. They have won their last 4, but at the moment, the home club a 1-0 advantage. Memphis 9-1 FC getting a goal in the 34th minute from Zach Carroll, getting his first start of the season. We've got more with stats, highlights, and a look around the USL Championship. That's all on the way after we come back after this timeout.
Barr to her left. Soderstrom on the cutback. Gives it a blast to the left foot. Well done. Here's the volley. It finds the back of the net. Beautiful cutback move by Williams. Williams looking for a teammate. Slides it across and in the back of the net. Give Williams the assist. The first goal in Indy 11 history belongs to Rachel McCarthy. Making the turn. Trying to set up a window. And how about that? That is an absolute beauty. First goal for King's Hammer. Plays it across. Soderstrom got a touch. Soderstrom finds the angle, and the Indy 11 are back to having a 2-goal lead. That's it. No need for further activity. First match in Indy 11 women's history goes down as a W.
I mean, yeah, let's talk about today's the day where I'm gonna go topics.
Roll it down.
I am.
You don't need a car to listen to Sirius XM. You can listen anywhere. You know that, right?
What? Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio.
Kevin, you could use your phone.
What? What?
Alexa, play Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio on Sirius XM.
What? This is how I know you're getting old. I guess that was it. What?
And it's all turning up goals. Oh, the audacity! Early fireworks at Wild Horse Pass.
Welcome to Tampa Bay. And he drills it. Wow! What a goal!
Halftime at AutoZone Park. Memphis 9-1 FC 1-0 over Indy 11. Let's see what's going on around the USL Championship at this moment. Beautiful night in Memphis and elsewhere in the championship. The Open Cup round of 16 is set. Championship clubs Louisville City and Sacramento Republic, the last two USL championship teams remaining. They will play MLS sides Nashville and San Jose. And Solignac, 3 goals in 2 games to lead El Paso to a pair of victories against FC Tulsa and Galaxy 2. Speaking of Galaxy 2, JJ, your thoughts about that club as they come here on Wednesday night?
Yeah, it'll be a very interesting matchup. I believe that'll be the first time LA Galaxy has traveled to Memphis, traveling from the West Coast all the way from California. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle this humidity and heat down south. 901 FC is, of course, playing beautiful soccer as they are tonight. So it'll be a really tough game for LA Galaxy 2.
You see Galaxy's record on the season. They actually are on the negative side of goal differential. They're -2 in goal differential. What about scores of matches so far tonight on this Saturday night in mid-May? Charleston Battery, well, 2 Saturdays, 2-0 decisions going the wrong way for them. New Mexico United with the advantage there. 90th minute, Hartford Athletic and Red Bulls 2, they are level at 2. And the Miami Football Club, the last team to beat 901 FC, they trail San Antonio 1-0 in the 90th minute. And at the hour mark, Pittsburgh Riverhounds, El Paso Locomotive. That's a really, really good match because even though Lowry moves from the coach of the Locomotive now to Indy 11, El Paso continues to play some solid soccer. 4-5 on the season. Halftime stats. You like this if you're Memphis. 54% of the possession, 3-1 advantage shots on target. Fouls, yellows, it's not really been a driving story in this game, but you look at Memphis winning the duels, more passing, greater passing accuracy. I would imagine Ben Pierman has to be really, really happy with what he has seen from his side. We talked about this during the break. This very easily could be a 2 or maybe even a 3-0 advantage for the home club.
It's been an absolutely dominant performance for 901 FC. You see the stat line there. They're winning in basically every category, and especially the one that matters, of course, winning 1-0. And, you know, I hate to be greedy, but like you said, Pete, it probably should be, you know, 2 or 3 goals to the good guys here in Memphis. But 901 FC, if you're Ben Pierman in that side, you're going to want to come out really fast, really hard, just as you did in the first half, and try to bury these guys early, because you would hate for them to, you know, get 1 counter or 2 counter-attacking opportunities and score a goal or 2 and escape here with a point, and let alone 3 points.
One note you don't see there, 5-0 corners favoring 901 FC. Standings, and these are important as we look at the Eastern Conference. You see where Memphis 901 FC is. 3 points tonight would be massive, depending on, you know, they could potentially tie Pittsburgh, depending on what the result is with Pittsburgh tonight. Detroit City FC, their first year in the championship, and they have been brilliant. They and Memphis 901 FC drawing earlier this season. Indy 11, 2 points behind 901 FC. But you look at Memphis, they and Indy 11, they have had the lightest schedule in the Eastern Conference, 3 games in hand, compared, say, to Louisville City that has played 11.
And 901 FC have had a pretty tough schedule, right, so far this year. I've already played Pittsburgh, I've already played Detroit, and now playing, you know, I've already played Miami as well and Tampa Bay. So they've played really some of the toughest teams early on this year and have fared very well. So if you're Ben Pierman in that side, you've got to have a lot of confidence moving into the you know, middle of the season, second half of the season.
Memphis trying to collect all 3 points at home tonight. Fans enjoying a beautiful night here at AutoZone Park. We've got more halftime on the way. We'll take a look at those first half highlights and get you ready for second half action here in downtown Memphis.
Weather never stops, and neither do we. We've got the team and the technology to be your first alert to the Mid-South ever-changing conditions. Taking action for you. First Alert Weather, only on Action News 5.
Joy Redmond, we are thrilled that you're the new anchor at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock on Action News 5.
I am so excited to be able to work with 3 television GOATs. Yes, I'm calling them the greatest of all times. Joe Birch, Jarvis Greer, and Ron Childers.
People will want to watch Joy Redmond every evening on the news.
What they can expect from me is that I've already prepared my heart and mind for this wonderful opportunity. So I want to be able to bring the same energy, bring the same joy, bring that same journalistic integrity each and every night.
Every evening, Action News 5 is focused on gathering stories that affect you.
From Memphis to South Haven, West Memphis to Covington,
We've got the Mid-South covered.
Action News 5, taking action for you.
We make the most of your morning with breaking news.
The most accurate accurate forecast to help you plan your day and traffic information to keep you on the go.
It's how Action News 5 is taking action for you. Weekday mornings from 4 to 7.
Get Action News 5 anywhere on your schedule. Stream local newscasts, entertainment, sports, and special reports when you want them. Download the free Action News 5 apps today. Action News 5 Plus is everything you love about Action News 5, plus a whole lot more.
Getting the 5-star treatment.
Watch original sports program, live sporting events, entertainment program.
It's an adrenaline-filled adventure.
And the very best of the Action News 5's news team.
Forget the gimmicks. We have some tips that really work.
Action News 5 Plus. Tune your antenna to channel 5.5 or call your cable or satellite provider and ask them to add Action News 5 Plus.
Good morning, everyone. It's 6 o'clock on a busy morning. I'm Andrew Douglas.
And I'm Ariana Poindexter. Let's get right over to meteorologist.
Watch Ariana and Andrew weekday mornings on Action News 5.
The kids are on the bluff here at AutoZone Park, and the home club enjoying a 1-0 advantage. 901 FC over Indy 11. Let's take a look at some first half highlights. And Memphis spent a lot of time in their attacking zone. Early attempt by Hackshaw going wide from Trey Muse. But other than that, this was the one that was called for offside. And Memphis with 5 corners in the first half.
Just completely dominant performance offensively for 901 FC and really defensively as well. Indy 11 didn't really have too much going forward. Very physical play, as you saw that yellow card there from Neville Hackshaw. But 901 FC really taking it to Indy 11 in that first half.
And then the half volley is put to the back of the net by Zach Carroll. Memphis winning a couple of aerial duels to retain possession. Indy 11 not able to clear, and that is how we have gotten to this point in the proceedings. 1-0 in favor of the home club. We're going to go downstairs and hopefully have a chat with Ben Pierman. He's getting hooked up downstairs as you look at Trey Muse going back in between the sticks. Can everybody hear me? We got you, Ben. Ben, you had said that this is such a well-organized Indy 11 side. What did you do to unlock them and have such a dominant first half?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was our tempo. We talked about getting them under pressure. We blocked the opening kickoff. That kind of started us off. We got to move the ball a little bit quicker. We said we got to stop being cute, be lethal. You know, we got slipped in 4 or 5 times. I know the one was offside, but we should have scored another goal or two because, look, they're very experienced. They're very good getting the ball into the final third. Arteaga, Fjellberg, they'll cause problems there. So we got to put them away. But, you know, it's 50-50 in the second half. We got to go for it.
Ben, thanks so much for the time. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, Ben agrees with us, which is always a good thing, that there very well could be more goals on there. And this is one of those nervy matches where it's 1-0, you dominated run of play, but yet to 3 points is not a foregone conclusion.
Well, I love the way that Coach Pierman put it there. He said we got to stop being cute and just bury them, right? You've had so many opportunities. You saw Luis Fernando. He had a really great first half, but he's trying to do step-overs in the 6-yard box, one-on-one with the keeper. You know, I'm sure Ben Pierman was probably, you know, who knows what he was doing on the sideline, but, you know, he's kept his cool, and Fernando has had such a good game. You want to see him just really bury this team, Indy 11, in the second half.
There is a time for artistic expression, then there is a time for cold-bloodedness, I guess might be the way to put it. Hey, fans, you can stay connected with the USL community and create your own fan experience with the USL app. Stay up to date on all the latest scores, news, and highlights around the league. Download the USL app now on Apple and the Google Play stores. JJ Greer, Pete Pranica with you. Second half about to unfold here at AutoZone Park. Memphis 901 FC in their home Blue Kits Indy 11, a 6-match unbeaten streak is on the line tonight. They have won their last 4 after losing their first 2. And the foul to Indy 11. Indy 11, they have progressed from 2 losses to 2 draws to 4 straight wins, beating Rio Grande Valley, Atlanta United 2, Orange County, and then Hartford Athletic. But they haven't played for a couple of weeks. I know, JJ, as a player, you love the time off so that you can rest. recover, train, get ready for the next match. But 2 weeks off is a lot.
That's a lot, especially at the beginning of the season where you probably really don't need that much time off. You know, only 8 games played, maybe more towards the end of the season. It'd be nice to have 2 weeks off, but more at the beginning, you're really trying to establish a rhythm. And you could kind of tell in the first half, Indy 11, they didn't have a great rhythm, you know, especially attacking-wise. So now that they've gotten 45 minutes under their belt, we'll see if they can string together a couple more passes, put a few more shots on goal against 901 FC at home at AutoZone Park.
Goodrum trying to win that, and he does earn a throw-in for 901 FC. Again, Stefano Pino, 4 goals, 2 assists, did not start tonight's match for Indy 11, and this is offside with the attempt to Kisiadu. And so it remains to be seen when he will come in, and Ioze has also not seen the pitch so far tonight. Ioze looking for his first goal of the season. So there is offensive firepower at the disposal of Mark Lowry. He just has not pulled the trigger on anything here through the 48th minute.
And that's a really something strong to consider, Pete. 2 starters, you know, prolific starters for Indy 11 are on the bench, haven't come on the field. If it's still 1-0 right to 901 FC, only 1-0 I should say, and Mark Lowry puts those 2 guys in, they'll make a huge difference. They'll be putting a lot of shots on goal. So if you're 901 FC, you want to try to build a nice healthy cushion before Mark Lowry maybe decides to put in some of his prolific attacking players.
Well, and among those, you have to talk about Aries Briggs, the 25-year-old from Memphis, 2 goals and an assist. So at some point, Lowry is going to have to go to the bench, and Buckmaster with a great sliding tackle there, and 901 FC trying to mount a counterattack. Fernando down the near touchline. Fernando crossing, far post going for Goodrum, but it's headed away. Kisiadu battling for it. Kisiadu trying to win the ball with a turn against Timmer. And that is out for an Indy throw-in, and Kisiadu slow to get up.
Yeah, good battle there between Kisiadu and I believe that might have been maybe Raul Aguilera. You can see how skillful Kisiadu is. Excuse me, that was Jared Timmer in there who ended up getting the last laugh, and really aggressive play there from Kisiadu. Kind of stuck his leg in there, and I think Aguilera took a chunk out of that ankle. Hope to see that he's okay moving forward in the second half.
Fernando had it knocked away. And then finally a Memphis foul. Good solid tackle by Justin Ingram against Fernando. Fernando, another guy who spent some time with Atlanta United and Atlanta United 2. That's in on Muse. McQueen with the errant service.
See, the second half looks like it's starting off a lot slower than the first half started. The first half really started off with a bang. It started off with that Philip Goodrum pressuring the ball, kind of deflecting the first kick of the game, and then giving a shove to the Indy 11 defender, you know, the first 10 seconds of the game. But that really set the tone for 901 FC in the first half, and you can tell that the pace is a lot slower in the second half, which is probably, you know, you probably would think it would be like that. Since it's so, you know, hot and humid outside, you know, you can't play, you know, up and down for 90 straight minutes. But 901 FC, if you're 901 FC, you really want to turn the pace back up in this match, because Indy 11 had a really hard time dealing with it in the first half.
I thought it was interesting that Ben Pierman immediately identified that Goodrum block off the opening kickoff as being important to this match. It was almost kind of like a shot across the bow to Indy 11 to say, okay, we're here to play some serious football tonight.
Oh, that absolutely set the tone, and a couple of, you know, hard professional fouls in midfield for 901 FC also set the tone as we see 901 FC attacking here.
Malloy in space. Fernando looking to turn with his left, and that will be out for a corner kick. That's off the boot of AJ Cochran. And so 901 FC, another Celtic crossing corner kick, their 6th of the match.
Much better there from Fernando. He put his head down right away, dropped the shoulder, and elected to take a shot instead of, as Ben Pierman said it earlier, trying to be cute. You know, he made his mind up early, and you see here, dipped that shoulder onto a stronger left foot, really struck it well. That was probably going to be on target. Great block there from Hackshaw.
Panico getting his defense set up. It's away. Settled by Kelly. Oh, and off the head and over the bar. And Goodrum and Kisiadu, and another opportunity going begging for 901 FC.
Fantastic opportunity for 901 FC. What a great ball that was from Jeremy Kelly. Great ball as well from Aaron Malloy. So he was deflected out for Jeremy Kelly. Doesn't even pick his head up, just whips that ball across the 6-yard box. And Kisiadu just got up a little bit too early there. Couldn't get much on it. And Philip Goodrum was lurking back post. He wanted that diving header opportunity, but didn't land for him. But much better from 901 FC offensively.
Goodrum. And that's sent out for a Memphis throw. One of the things, JJ, that has impressed me, particularly in this match, is the ability of 901 FC to win 50-50 balls and retain possession. They're not giving it away. They are locking in on possession, and they have been so connected with their passing tonight. It really has been very, very well done.
And that's the style of player that Coach Pierman and Tim Howard, they've brought into Memphis, right? Players that are not only skillful, but they've got the determination as well to win the ball and keep possession.
Goodrum lays it back. Kisiadu a dummy, and that shot, just wide from Malloy.
Fantastic run of play there from 901 FC. You saw Kisiadu and Malloy working together perfectly. They set that up so nice as Kisiadu, see the pass here, Kisiadu just steps over it with the dummy there, and Aaron Malloy just trying to hit that with the outside of his foot, swipe across it and go far post. I think Elliot Ponico might have had that covered, but great opportunity there for 901.
Again, 901 FC, their passing accuracy is north of 85%. Ingram starts his run. Opportunity here for Fjellberg. Fjellberg steps over. Law. That ball whipped in. Oh, and it just missed the head of Arteaga. And a dangerous opportunity, and maybe one of the best opportunities for Indy 11 tonight.
It was a really fantastic in-swinging ball there from the midfielder, Justin Ingram. He's been really impressive tonight, not only defensively, but offensively as well. He's been really getting forward nicely for Indy 11, and that really just skimmed off of the hair, I think, of Manuel Arteaga up top for Indy 11. 901 FC's got to be really careful. We see on the replay here what a great ball that is from Ingram, looking for Arteaga, but just goes over his head. 901 FC very fortunate to escape that without at least a shot on goal.
Indy 11 just that close to an equalizer potentially. Memphis foul conceded here in the 54th minute. What's amazing about this Memphis 901 FC defense, they have conceded only 3 first-half goals all year. I know we're only 8 matches in, but still, I find that to be pretty remarkable.
I think that's a good enough sample size to at least let you know that you're tuned into the first half and you've got a strong defensive unit, right? And you know it's been led so far by Trey Muse and Niall Logue at the back, but you bring in guys like Zach Carroll, who's so far is pitching a shutout and has a goal. He's looking at a team of the week performance right now, and you just got a really deep roster defensively, offensively, and in the midfield, just top to bottom. You just got such a deep roster at 901 FC.
Ghost River, a proud sponsor of Memphis 901 FC. Crossed, but intercepted. Hackshaw, that's blocked. Cochran clears it out of danger momentarily for Indy 11. Less than Paul. Kisiadu. Paul. Nicky Law winning the ball, but momentarily, and now in possession of Indy 11. Arteaga. Marked by Buckmaster. And the throw-in is going which way? Matt Thompson says it is a Memphis throw-in. As we tell you, a new era of professional women's soccer kicks off. August 2023, the USL Super League launches. Go to uslsoccer.com/Super League to learn more. Throw in to 901 FC. Again, quick turnaround for 901 FC. Wednesday night, they have LA Galaxy 2 here at AutoZone Park. Played long. Kelly runs it down. Marked by McQueen. Kelly chips. Opportunity here. Oh, that one sent to the middle of the box, but nobody was there to get onto it. Segrist was trying to serve it up.
Looks like it was offside.
It was offside
there,
anyway.
Yep. One of those delayed offside calls. See the entry ball here with Jeremy Kelly. Chips it in really nicely, but looked like Patrick Segrist might have been just a step offside there, but fantastic play overall from 901.
McQueen. Fjellberg running onto it into the edge of the 18, and we'll have our first corner kick for Indy 11 tonight.
Nice build up there from Indy 11. Great ball down the line from Alex McQueen to spring Jonas Fjellberg into play, but strong defending once again from Zach Carroll. He's been so confident, such a great fill-in for Niall Logue so far in the first hour of this match. 901 FC will have to be strong again on a corner kick from Indy 11.
In swinger. That one nodded away. I believe it was Carroll who got a head on it. And then that's out for a throw in to Indy. Timmer starts a run, but then a poor touch. Cassiadou.
Touch.
Cassiadou
wow.
hits a goal. A second as 901 FC doubles their lead. Laurent Cassiadou, his second of the season.
What an amazing goal from 901 FC. You see Philip Goodrum and Laurent Cassiadou hit the gritty there, and all the boys in blue getting up front to celebrate that one.
Chick-fil-A Mid-South goal, and the home club doubles its lead.
Fantastic goal there from 901 FC. Looking forward to seeing this replay. What a ball that was from Jeremy Kelly here. You see whipping that ball right down the middle of the field to Cassiadou. Look at that left-footed touch right there, taking it out of the air, and then just slots that one home right past Elliot Ponico. Easy done there from Laurent Cassiadou. Look at this touch right there. Just plucks that one right out of the air and then just slots it near post right past Ponico and see right to the sideline and hit that thing. Hey. We've seen that a couple of times this year between those two.
As that play developed, JJ, I paused because I was like, where's Indy 11's defense?
Yeah, it was just such a quick counterattack. It looked like Indy 11, they just threw all kinds of numbers forward and just forgot about the middle of the pitch, right down the middle. And you can't do that with such smart technical players like Jeremy Kelly and Laurent Cassiadou. They picked that thing out easily and nicely, and just 2-0 now to Memphis. And this is what Ben Pierman wants.
Now a counterattack opportunity here. Powder. Left-footed, and nothing there. Fans, if you can't watch the match, turn on SiriusXM FC 157. It's North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, featuring USL All Access Tuesday nights at 7 Eastern, plus your live matches from the USL, MLS, the English Premier League, and more, all on SiriusXM FC 157 and the SiriusXM app. So we hit the hour mark, and the home club a 2-0 advantage.
And Pete, after that first half, this is more along the lines of the result that I was looking for from 901 FC. They've just been so dominant. There's so many goals in this match for 901 FC.
An opportunity here for Nicky Law. Comes to the top of the 18, intercepted by Cassiadou. Cassiadou trying to go with a back heel, but can't connect with Malloy. Intercepted instead. Aguilera and Indy 11 in possession. This is Hackshaw. Hackshaw working against Fernando. Aguilera.
See Ben Pierman on the sideline just egging his boys on. You see him crouched over, just clapping his hands, just urging his boys to stay focused. I know they're 2-0 up, but sometimes they say 2-0 is one of the most dangerous leads in soccer. Still a good amount of time left with half an hour to go in this match. Ben Pierman wants his boys to keep pushing, get that third go-ahead goal, and win this match.
Malloy very aggressive with that ball. Again, Goodrum making a long run. A.J. Cochran was back to defend. Well, Ben Pierman told us yesterday, he said this club is in a good spot. They respect everybody. They don't fear anybody. And to me, that's where you want to be. You feel confident that no matter who you play, and I think even though Tampa Bay's record is not reflective of what you normally think of Tampa Bay, I think that win over Tampa Bay was huge. And that attempt from distance goes awry, and a goal kick for 901 FC.
It absolutely was huge, that win against Tampa Bay. They're one of the perennial powerhouses, in second division soccer, in the U.S., and they've been so for the past, couple decades. And, you get a win over them, it kind of says that, hey, we've arrived in this league. You need to respect us. This team, 901 FC, they've got an identity, and they've got some really good players on the pitch, night in and night out. Also that they can bring it off the bench. So Ben Pierman's exactly right. You respect all your opponents, but you fear nobody.
McQueen with that last foul as we have passed the hour mark. Memphis 901 FC averaging a goal every 60 minutes. And tonight in 60 minutes, they've put 2 in the back of the net. Neither team is substituted as of yet. That's too far for Kisiadu. Timmer trying to turn it aside, but Kelly onto it for 901 FC. And 901 FC, their dominance of possession tonight has been remarkable. And this is only the second time now that Indy 11 has conceded multiple goals in a game. The only other time was in a 2-0 loss at Tampa Bay. Malloy, good work along the touchline. And Graham Smith sends it back to Trey Muse.
Pete, I think this could be another one of those statement games like that Tampa Bay game, Tampa Bay Rowdies game. You've really come out, you've dominated for 63 minutes plus in this match. Possession-wise, getting forward, really all facets of the game, you've really have dominated. So really another memorable performance for 901 tonight.
Kisiadu chips it ahead against Timmer. Kisiadu. Bit of fancy footwork trying to lull Timmer to sleep.
You'd love to see that. These two specifically right here next to the ball, Jeremy Kelly and Laurent Kasidu, they've been the stars of the match. It's going to be difficult to pick, who we're going to pick for man of the match between those two, but you want to see those guys on the ball in dangerous positions in the final third, because good things are going to happen when those two are on the ball.
That's headed out by Hackshaw.
So Coach Pierman, he's so animated on the sideline. He's just urging his back line to continue to get forward. He wants to keep his team, engaged in this match. Sometimes when you have such dominant performances in this game, you can almost get bored and a little bit stagnant. See a great ball here.
Great ball in, but just too far. Kisiadu couldn't get to it. Panico on the pickup for Indy 11. And Ben Pierman's got the jug of iced tea on the sideline.
Oh, yeah.
A little caffeine in there. Not sure if it's sweet tea or not.
You wonder if he's been converted to the Southern sweet tea. We know he's got a lot of energy tonight, and, his team needs it, and they brought the energy. He's bringing the energy.
There's your answer. well done by our camera crew tonight.
Fantastic camera work. There's still a little bit, I'd say about a fourth of that sweet tea left, so I expect to see a little bit more energy from Ben Pierman as we close out this match.
Thank you, Ron Guidry, who's working the camera down there on the sideline. Got the shot we needed, got the answer we needed. There might be another jug in the cooler. Who knows?
Absolutely. I expect to see more of that sweet tea for matches to come.
Law. They're trying to work a combination here. Feldberg into the 18, shot right in on Muse.
No.
But he spills it, and it is a goal to Indy 11. Right at Trey Muse, and the clean sheet goes by the boards. He had that save, but enough pace on it, and Jonas Feldberg opens his account with Indy 11. Played last season for Rio Grande Valley, and Indy 11 pulls one back.
You can see how upset Trey Muse is, the young goalkeeper is, how upset he is with himself. You know, we've been so complimentary of the young goalkeeper this year, and rightfully so, but just a slight lapse in concentration there. Really just a not very dangerous shot right at Trey Muse. He was in good position on his near post. It was right at him, but had just enough spin to just spin right across the line. But thankfully for 901 FC, you built that 2-goal cushion, right? You're still up 1 goal, but, you know, if you hadn't have scored, if Laurent Casidu hadn't scored that goal, you know, this would be a tie ball game.
Well, and as you said, sometimes when you are so dominant, you have a 2-goal advantage. Maybe you take your eye off the ball a little bit, get a little bored. Well, the boredom's going to go away because right now the advantage is just 1 goal. Luis Fernando out. Chris Allen is in.
And that's exactly why Ben Pierman was so animated on the sideline. You know, yes, you have a 2-goal lead, but this is far from being over, especially with such an experienced team such as Indy 11.
Malloy with the interception. Goodrum double marked. Goodrum sends that one through, but again, not able to link up with Kelly as Panico comes out to play it. And now Indy 11 feeling some new life here. Dangerous ball that nearly got through to Feldberg. And a foul, and this will result in a yellow card to Patrick Segrist. So Segrist and Leston Paul sitting on yellows for 901 FC. Hackshaw sitting on an 11 on a yellow for Indy 11.
Some really tense moments now for 901 FC as Indy 11 is sitting on a fairly dangerous free kick opportunity here. You went from having so much joy with players dancing over the ball and having a lot of opportunities going forward to, you know, that slight error from Trey Muse allowing that goal. And now this could be potentially, you know, a really tense last 20+ minutes of this match.
So a free kick opportunity. And that's in on Muse.
Important catch there from Trey Muse to kind of rebound from that goal and really come out and be strong once again to catch that ball at its apex off the free kick. Another thing, Pete, I think Ben Pierman's going to have some decisions moving forward, whether, you know, with subs, does he want to bring in some attacking players to try to really finish this game off or go more defensive and hold on to this 2-1 lead?
Hold up on the restart, and we're going to get Sam Brown and Ioze in. Ioze making only his 5th appearance of the season. Aguilera will go to the sideline, and Powder will join him on the sideline. So Sam Brown, 27 years of age, from Ann Arbor, Michigan. He has started 4 of his previous 6 appearances. Previously 3 seasons with the Real Monarchs.
Another strong player to watch as well for Indy 11 is Ioze. Such a good player for Indy 11. He's a veteran with the team. He's such a skillful player. He's definitely going to make some things happen the last 20 minutes of this match. 901 FC will have to be paying really close attention to Ioze.
Chris Allen has a goal in his account as we have an Indy 11 player down. And while he receives attention, we tell you that you don't have to miss a minute of the action in 2022, whether your club is on the road or at home. Catch nearly every second of USL Championship action on ESPN Plus. Home to the USL, MLS, La Liga, the Bundesliga, UFC, and more. Sign up today at plus.espn.com. Feldberg was the shaken player, the goal scorer for Indy 11. Started as a professional in Norway. Started his American soccer journey with Dayton Dutch Lions of USL League 2 back in 2019. And both teams taking the opportunity for some much needed hydration here.
You got to give a lot of credit to Fjellberg as well. You know, he hasn't had a lot of joy in this match, but he did just enough and took his chance, you know, with the left foot, his weaker foot, and caught Trey Muse at his near post. So got to give a lot of credit to Fjellberg for staying alert and keep playing attacking soccer, and he ended up getting the goal.
So Malloy will restart for 901 FC. They have had the better of the possession, 53% to 47%. We talked about them winning 50-50 balls. JJ, they have 13 interceptions to just 5 for Indy 11.
Been such a strong performance for 901. You got to see if they can either hang on to the lead or maybe continue to build upon it.
Allen playing that back. Leston Paul in the center circle. Buckmaster can't get to that, and it will be out for an Indy 11 throw. And there's Chris Allen, the Englishman. Again, Indy 11, they have won their last 4. They are on a 6-match unbeaten streak. Memphis has won 3 of 4. The only loss to Miami. And a foul to 901 FC here. And things starting to get just a little bit physical as we get down to the end here. Leston Paul, the captain in conversation, he is sitting on a yellow. And Nicky Law is over it for Indy 11.
Things definitely getting a little chippy in the last 20 minutes of this match. And you can see Indy 11 has really got a new lease on life so far after that goal from Fjellberg, and another dangerous opportunity here for Indy 11. Could be potentially a long throw in from Neville Hackshaw.
Muse settling his back line as you look at Mark Lowry. Fantastic job with El Paso Locomotive.
It's the man in black tonight.
Native of Birmingham, England. Long throw in by Hackshaw. And that's loose.
Wow.
Oh, and cleared off the line. It'll be a corner kick for Indy 11. And in that mad scramble, 901 FC nearly conceded a second. That's blocked by Kisiadu. Chris Allen laying it off. Leston Paul is dragged down, and an immediate yellow comes out. And a right and just decision by Matt Thompson.
Smart professional foul there from Justin Ingram, who immediately gets the yellow card. Stopped a potentially really dangerous counterattacking opportunity for 901 FC. We'll see if Leston Paul's okay, but this is a really dangerous throw in here for 901 FC. Trey Muse couldn't quite locate the ball, but he did. It was really smart actually to kind of hold his arms in and allow Zach Carroll to clear that ball off the line. I tell you what, Zach Carroll is having a monster match so far for 901.
Zach Carroll with the first goal of the match in the 34th minute, getting his first start of the season. Leston Paul getting attention from Angie Zakowski, the head athletic trainer for 901 FC. And we've got one of the Indy 11 players apparently cramping as well. Warm and humid as you would expect Memphis in May. Temperatures during the daytime in the mid to upper 80s with attendant humidity. Leston Paul is back up. Well, the United Soccer League, all 27 championship clubs and its players stand together in support of diversity, inclusivity, equality, and compassion. For more information on the USL's commitment to change, through the United Against Racism campaign, visit uslsoccer.com. Even our referee Matt Thompson getting hydrated. These two teams will meet in Indianapolis on July 23rd. And A.J. Cochran failing at the moment. And Mezak Zarom. Mezak Zarom, the Haitian, is on. And Cochran will go out. And Aries Briggs. And he has been an outstanding substitute for Indy 11. A native of Memphis, wearing the number 13 shirt. And now Fjellberg. Nicky Law. An opportunity here for Indy 11. They've got Memphis on the run at the moment. Garcia, collision. Ball won by Memphis. We have a Memphis player down.
Smart decision there from Matt Thompson to stop the advantage there. 901 FC didn't really have much of a counter-attacking opportunity and could have been in some trouble, as we see. It looks like Leston Paul is down again.
Yeah, Leston Paul has spent an awful lot of time on the ground tonight. There's Fjellberg.
See all these players fighting off cramps, fighting off nagging injuries, which the heat just really exasperates all of these injuries. It makes everything a little bit tougher, makes you a little bit slower. Your jersey feels like it's about 10 pounds heavier with all the sweat, all the fluids that you're losing throughout this match. And we still got a good bit to go in this match. And with Briggs up top now for Indy 11 and Ioze and some of these really strong attacking players for Indy 11, it's going to be a long last 15 minutes or so for 901.
Yeah, Mark Lowry has laid everything out there. Goodrum went to ground. Crowd wanted a foul, but nothing doing there. And right now, 901 FC, which had dominated possession throughout much of this match, finding hard to gain possession.
Oh.
And bodies everywhere, and the foul ultimately given to Memphis. Got to beware of the quick restart. Fjellberg is very slow to get up. Fjellberg in the 66th minute, a shot right in on Trey Muse. Muse bobbled it, it crossed the line. And that's how we get to the 2-1 score line in the final quarter hour of this. Off the free kick, that's headed but out. And it did take a touch, so a corner kick for Indy 11.
Looks like we'll see Ioze over this corner kick, an in-swinging left-footed ball. He's a wizard, Pete, with that left foot of his. He can shape the ball any way he wants. I expect to see this ball driven on top of the PK spot for Indy 11.
There's the in-swinger headed by Zach Carroll. One in the air by Goodrum. Leston Paul goes airborne. And a foul given to Indy 11. And Leston Paul, he's going to need a lot of time in the ice tub tonight and tomorrow and probably Monday. He has taken an absolute physical beating tonight.
He has, but he's an absolute warrior in the middle of the field. The little general, the captain in the middle of the pitch for 901 FC. He and Aaron Malloy have just put in such a shift tonight, just covering all kinds of miles as we see an Indy 11 player gets the yellow card.
I believe that's Arteaga. So now you've got 3 Indy 11 players sitting on a yellow. Oh, I beg your pardon, it's Nicky Law. Law is shown yellow. So he becomes the third to go into the book. And the knuckles here at AutoZone Park are turning white for the home supporters.
You can hear the home crowd, or lack of hearing the home crowd, a little bit more quiet right now. Is
offside on Indy 11.
That play is offside, but Indy 11 has kind of put the fear into 901 FC as well as the fans. And I think if 901 FC can settle the ball down, try to regain possession, get more shots on goal, and potentially get that third goal, I think you'll really feel the energy and the life come back into the stadium.
So Indy has made 4 of their 5 substitutions. Memphis has made just 1. Segrist trying to turn. Carroll plays it forward. Goodrum is upended. And we play on. Kasiadu. Kelly chips it into the 18, knotted away by Timmer. Opportunity here, just wide again. Kasiadu going for the brace, sends it wide.
Perfect opportunity there for Kasiadu to just settle that ball down really nicely. First touch might have been a little bit long. As you can see here, it was headed out by Timmer, and a little bit long of a first touch from Kasiadu. He wanted the deflection there. He couldn't quite wrap his foot around the ball to the far post, but great opportunity there for 901.
Arteaga outdueled for that. And the foul to Indy 11. Chris Allen trying to win it for the home club.
A lot of stoppages in play right now. A lot of fouls, a lot of kind of knick-knack injuries, a lot of cramps. Not as free-flowing as it was in the first half in this game. Might see a good amount of stoppage time, Pete, at the end of this match.
We only had 1 minute at the end of the first half. We'll have significantly more than that here in the second. Buckmaster. Graham Smith playing it well back to Trey Muse. Muse going for Goodrum.
It's amazing to see Goodrum in the 83rd minute of this match, just still pressuring those center backs, still being an absolute pest. Much like Buckmaster on the right-hand side of the field, his fitness level and his energy has just been tireless.
Oh, Graham Smith, oh, that was dangerous as that was nearly misplayed, and Briggs was lurking. Briggs is wearing the 13 shirt. A little heavy with that touch, got out in front. And 901 turns it over.
One of the few missed touches from Jeremy Kelly, but well done from Trey Muse, being alert, coming off of his line to be able to clear that ball.
Hackshaw. Law with 3 blue shirts around him. Hackshaw. Combination, but too heavy on the touch. Malloy was there. Now Kasiadu. Chris Allen.
Well done from Chris Allen.
Brown getting a deflection there and winning the ball back for Indy 11. This one chipped into the 18, then sent back out. Sam Brown serves it in, headed away by Segrist. Well done by Segrist to head it out of danger.
Excellent header from Segrist, jumping backwards and also put the header in a great spot.
Chris Allen here with an opportunity. Allen is onside. Allen did not have an opportunity, did not want to take a chance there. Through ball, Goodrum. Goodrum turns, crosses, oh, and intercepted. Well done by Indy 11. Oh, and this is loose. Kasiadu. Patience. Outlets it to Chris Allen.
Good patience there from 901 FC. Kasiadu didn't quite have the opportunity to get that shot on goal, as we have a foul here on Buckmaster. But well done from 901 FC to regain possession and take their time in possession the final third of the field.
And now we will see Pino. Pino will come on and Feldberg will go out. The final substitution for Indy 11. And Devin Boyce and Edward Kizza will check in for 901. And Jeremy Kelly will head to the bench for the home side. So Pino with 4 goals and 2 assists. This is his first match appearance off the bench for Indy 11. Supremely dangerous, 31 years of age. The Brazilian won the NASL Golden Boot not once but twice. He presents an immense amount of danger to 901 FC.
A lot of danger up top for Indy 11. He's athletic, he's skillful, he's experienced. I'm A little bit shocked to see that Mark Lowry elected to not put him in until the, around the 86th minute, but he gets paid to be the coach, and I'm not. Maybe he's got something up his sleeve here in the last 5 minutes of this match.
Well, understanding 5 minutes until we hit 90, but there's got to be, I would imagine, JJ, 4 to 5 minutes of stoppage time. So probably about 10 minutes or so before this thing is finally whistled to a conclusion.
And that's more than enough time for Pino to make something happen. But same for 901 FC. Edward Kizza, he's a load up top. He's a beast up top. He can make a lot happen. And, of course, you've got Casillas in the middle of the field. He's always lurking, always looking to put shots on target.
Foul here. Fans, if you're ready to get messy, Leo Messi and Hard Rock Cafe teaming up to create a winning combo. Experience the taste of victory. Smash burgers with savory Spanish-style chorizo and signature sauce. It's available for a limited time at the Hard Rock Cafe on historic Beale Street. Maybe a historic Messi burger tonight. Washed down with a Ghost River.
Ghost River Gold.
But it's not done just yet here in downtown Memphis. Foul there as Briggs was sent to ground, and now there you see Pino wearing the 29 shirt for Indy 11. They have not faced defeat in their last 6 outings. Trying to extend that streak here, but they need a goal to level this thing and see if they can somehow salvage a point after Memphis 901 FC dominated the first half. A 2-0 advantage going into the team room. Sent in, headed away. I think it was Buckmaster that got a head on it, but it's backstopped by Jerome. Sent in on Muse, punched out.
Great punch there from Muse.
That could set up a counterattack for 901 FC. Casillas, diagonal ball, settled through. But Timmer is back there as Memphis a bit too heavy with the touch, but retaining possession here. That's blocked. Kizza with the service, but then it's sent away.
Great tackle there from Boyce.
Results in a foul. Quick throw in for Indy 11. Jerome was trying to get a little bit more real estate, but was sent back by referee Matt Thompson. Hackshaw against Chris Allen. Allen marks him. Pino. Briggs. Remember, Briggs has had a couple of stoppage time goals and a crucial assist. He has been dynamite late for Indy 11. And would love to be the hero as he returns to his hometown. That's sent in, trying to target Pino, and a foul on Indy 11.
Strong defending there from Buckmaster against the much larger Pino. But like I said earlier, he's not very tall, but he's surprisingly really good in the air, really good athlete. He's been immense so far on that back line for 901.
5'9", $150. Played for Indy 11 last year. Buckmaster is from the state of Indiana. Played his collegiate soccer there for the Cream and Crimson of Indiana.
So I'm sure if 901 FC can hold on to these 3 points, it'll be an extra sweet win for Reese Buckmaster.
Then Patrick Segrist, who also played for Indy 11 last year. 5 minutes of Miller Lite stoppage time. That's what we have. Can 901 FC see this one out? Indy 11 trying to keep its unbeaten streak alive at 6. They're trying to make it 7. Memphis trying for its 4th win in its last 5 outings. Allen. And a big collision. And we get the play blown down by Matt Thompson to make sure that everybody is healthy, and it was Boyce going down.
Too long ball there from Graham Smith, and looked like that was McQueen and Boyce. Both went up for the header, and collided heads there, so got to hope both of them are okay in the final 5 minutes of this match.
Chris Allen trying to win that ball back, but Hackshaw takes it back for Indy 11. Briggs couldn't retain possession. Leston Paul at the controls.
It's well done from Leston Paul.
Kizza onside, marked by Timmer. And Timmer gets it back to his keeper, Panico.
Great ball there from Panico to relieve pressure. But 901 FC once again able to regain possession.
Malloy sends it to the far touchline and out. McQueen will run it down and throw it back in for Indy 11. Indy 11 have not tasted defeat since March 19th in Tampa Bay. Both their defeats have come on the road. Throw into Memphis, 2 minutes into the 5 minutes of indicated stoppage time.
So far, 901 FC has been able to manage this sustained pressure from Indy 11 really well. A really professional performance in the last 10 minutes for 901 FC, taking time, you know, when players go down, holding the ball a little longer and able to keep possession and have opportunities as well. So really professional performance so far in the last final 10-15 minutes of this match.
Foul on Jerome. Jerome with some dissent. Matt Thompson has done a good job of managing this match from an officiating perspective.
Really good refereeing in this match. I think he's had great control of this match. Given yellow cards when appropriate, allowed the advantage when appropriate, stopped the advantage when appropriate. Really has had, Matt Thompson's had great command of this game, has not let it get out of hand at all.
Lucas Turchi, the Brazilian, about to come in for the first time as a member of 901 FC, and Laurent Casilladou comes off. Casilladou in line for the match-winning goal if this lead holds up.
Great performance from Casilladou tonight, and see what Ben Pierman and his staff are doing. They're putting in another defensive player, putting in another big body to be able to win those headers. That Indy 11 for sure will be swinging in crosses in the box in the final minute or so of this game.
Turchi at 6'4" has the size you are talking about. That's to Trey Muse. So we're about 4 minutes into the 5 minutes of stoppage time, and Matt Thompson, the referee, telling Trey Muse, don't waste time. Get it back in play.
Tell you what, Matt Thompson, the center official, is buzzing around this pitch, running in the 94th minute like it's nothing.
And that takes a high bounce. Panico handles it. Timmer plays it long. In the middle of the park, Hackshaw. Good challenge by Kizza, but it results in a foul. And Hackshaw goes down.
Dangerous opportunity here for Indy 11. Kind of an awkward position at midfield, kind of in the center of the pitch. But Ayoze, as I said before, he's a wizard with that left foot. He can put the ball basically wherever he wants. I expect him to put the ball between the 18-yard box and the PK spot here. Trey Muse, that man there, he'll have to come up really big to get a punch on this play. Ooh,
and it
wasted.
is sent out, a wasted opportunity by Indy 11. It's a goal kick, and that's full time. Memphis 901 FC deal Indy 11 their third defeat of the season and their first in the last 5 matches. Memphis 901 FC 2-1 over Indy 11. Memphis 901 FC has now won 4 of its last 5 matches. Well, Ben Pierman told us this was a measuring stick match, and I think the home club measured up very well.
They measured up very well. It was a really dominant performance for 901 FC. Probably should have won this game 2-0. Of course, there was the error there from the young goalkeeper, Trey Muse. But even with that being said, they ended the game very professionally, kept possession, stopped any real chances for Indy 11. So really impressive performance for 901 FC tonight to get 3 points at home at AutoZone Park against Indy 11.
Memphis now is 16 points on the season. They are 6-2-1. We'll step aside for a moment and we'll debate who's the man of the match. There are a lot of valuable and worthy candidates tonight. Memphis 901 FC 2-1 over Indy 11. We're back in a moment.
Every evening, Action News 5 is focused on gathering stories that affect you.
From Memphis to South Haven, West Memphis to Covington,
We've got the Mid-South covered.
Action News 5, taking action for you.
We make the most of your morning with breaking news.
The most accurate forecast to help you plan your day and traffic information to keep you on the go.
It's how Action News 5 is taking action for you. Weekday mornings from 4 to 7.
Weather never stops, and neither do we. We've got the team and the technology to be your first alert to the Mid-South's ever-changing conditions. Taking action for you. First Alert weather only on Action News 5.
Get Action News 5 anywhere on your schedule. Stream local newscasts, entertainment, sports, and special reports when you want them. Download the free Action News 5 apps today.
Good morning, everyone. It's 6 o'clock on a busy morning. I'm Andrew Douglas.
And I'm Ariana Poindexter. Let's get right over to meteorologist.
Watch Ariana and Andrew weekday mornings on Action News 5.
Joy Redmond, we are thrilled that you're the new anchor at 5, 6, and 10 o'clock on Action News 5.
I am so excited to be able to work with 3 television GOATs. Yes, I'm calling them the greatest of all times. Joe Birch, Jarvis Greer, and Ron Childers.
People will want to watch Joy Redmond every evening on the news.
What they can expect from me is that I've already prepared my heart and mind for this wonderful opportunity. So I want to be able to bring the same energy, bring the same joy, bring that same journalistic integrity each and every night.
Action News 5 Plus is everything you love about Action News 5, plus a whole lot more.
Getting the 5-star treatment.
Watch original sports program, live sporting events, entertainment program,
It's an adrenaline-filled adventure.
and the very best of the Action News 5's news team.
Forget the gimmicks. We have some tips that really work.
Action News 5 Plus. Tune your antenna to channel 5.5 or call your cable or satellite provider and ask them to add Action News 5 Plus.
Beautiful moon here in downtown Memphis, Tennessee, and a beautiful performance by Memphis 901 FC tonight. Zach Carroll, our man of the match. JJ, you don't have Niall Logue, who was and has been fantastic since he signed here in Memphis. Zach Carroll, one of the originals, comes up big, gets the first goal, gets 901 FC on the board, and any number of big defensive plays as well.
Defensive plays, and as you see it there, offensive plays as well on that goal there. Not only did he score a goal, he also kept a goal from going across the line there. You saw that goal-saving tackle there to preserve the victory, the 3 points for 901 FC. Zach Carroll, the man of the match, much deserved. Such a professional performance from him, coming off of the bench, replacing Niall Logue. Ben Pierman's going to have some tough decisions to make, whether to keep Zach Carroll in or, of course, bring back Niall Logue. But for tonight, 901 FC will enjoy this one, 2-1 win over Indy 11. And
we take a look at some of the final numbers from this one. 901 FC, they really dominated run of play. Possession turned out nearly even. Memphis +5 in shots overall. And they won the duels, and I thought their ability to win possession on a consistent basis was really huge tonight, and it allowed them to maintain control of this match for virtually the entirety, and if not for a bobble by Trey Muse, this is a clean sheet win.
Absolutely. I mean, Indy 11, of course, were kind of handed a gift of the goal, and then they woke up after that. Some substitutions came in later on. Ayose and Pino and Briggs came on. Was kind of surprised to see them come on so late in the match, but 901 FC will take it. Such a dominant performance. They won possession in good areas of the field, as you mentioned, Pete. And after that, they were able to keep possession and put shots on target, scored 2 goals to build up that cushion that they wanted, and they get out of here with 3 points at home, which is always what you want.
So Memphis now 6-2-1 on the season, and they are +4 in goal differential. Indy 11 now falls to 4-3-2, and they are now +1 in goal differential. For 901 FC, 2-1 over Indy 11. They will next be in action on Wednesday night when they host LA Galaxy 2. For J.J. Greer and the rest of our crew here at AutoZone Park, I'm Pete Pranica. Thanks so much for watching. It was Zach Carroll in the 34th minute. Kasiadu in the 58th minute hits the gritty and gets the W. Thanks so much for watching Memphis 901 FC Soccer.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.